Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Distracted driving, right around filming for you. Distracted driving, jokes and games and interviews. Distracted driving, tune in, have a good time. Distracted driving, Ray and Tim and Jay from behind.
The sexy sounds of Zero Drift.
Yeah, that song is very toe tappy. Like I was kind of, I don't dance, but I'm like that's a good tune.
Great tune.
And
Like, if we had a
Ray and Tim, and then I thought about it, it would rhyme just as fine if it said Tim and Ray and Jay from behind. But
Tim and Ray, yeah.
but you don't have Justin and Ray. I mean, you can't be second all the time.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. Thank you.
That last pick with me and Alice in the back seat, I forgot how long my hair was back then. I don't even remember.
Honestly, Jay,
Honestly.
I always focus on Ellis. I don't even see you in that photo. I'm sorry.
I only focus on myself. I'm sorry.
I just remember how cool that day was driving
That was
around
a
with
good
Ellis.
It was.
Hey, Justin's with us. Justin Redden. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Justo!
Why is Justin with us?
Because he's our special guest.
Oh, but usually the guest comes in later.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I jump the gun?
Oh man, that was rude.
I think I got rid of him.
No,
There
you
he
should
is.
bring him back.
Oh, now he's moved.
That's not what I meant.
Look at this. Everybody moves when I.
They weren't sure you were going to make it, so.
Told last week, so I would like to clarify. Last week, at the last minute, I decided to go to the Black Lives Matter rally in Sunday night, and we had to cancel the show. And I wrote to Ray going, just find somebody else, not a problem. And Ray wrote me this very nice text back going, if it's not the three of us, it's not our show. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
wow.
That's
So
great.
I
That's a good
cried
thing,
a
right?
little.
Oh, you did. Is
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
that lighting better?
No.
No, I'm
I
glad you
don't
were
think so.
listening to me, not trying to figure out if you look good. Yeah.
Well, it's not often that you compliment me, so I wasn't paying attention.
It was very nice of you, but
I know.
I honestly think, hell, I've got a hat just like Justin's, and technically Justin's face kind of looks like mine did 15 years ago, so nobody would have noticed.
They probably wouldn't have.
Well,
No.
they didn't recognize you a couple weeks ago.
They don't recognize me now.
Yeah,
Where are the
this is-
comments about my beard?
Yeah,
Where's
where's
your
that
beard, Tim?
photographer guy?
Yeah.
There you go.
See?
Yeah. Beard's coming back strong.
It's coming back. It will be back. It just won't be that length anymore.
No, easily. You lost 15 years all of a sudden. So that's gone, Tim. You can't get that back.
Tim, did you? Yes, I did. I just walked through the. So Bill's asking about the rally that Medway just had, Medway marches, and it was very well done. There'll be
How many
photos of
people?
that tonight. It's funny you asked that. So every person on the planet asked me how many people were there, because apparently, as the photographer, I was supposed to count. And so I'm
You
walking.
didn't get the
home.
memo?
People are stopping their cars while I'm walking down the side. Hey, how many people were there? I'm like, I don't know. A lot.
You should have
Was it-
taken
was
out
it
a
lot?
clicker and just been like, wait, nope.
Wait. There were
I
a
did-
lot of people.
I honestly didn't know. I didn't know what I expected as an answer to that. I apologize. I really didn't, because I knew you didn't have a hard number. I'm sure.
Oh no, it's just funny that you asked
Yeah.
me. I've been asked more times than there were people since it started. But it was awesome.
We had one in Milford as well, and it was well attended. And we walked from Pheno Field to the town park. It was very emotional and very educational. But
Have
it
you
was.
guys watched that documentary, the 13th on Netflix?
I don't think so.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a 47-year-old white man. I have no business talking about any of this. That documentary is completely life-changing. Like it's very powerfully done. It's about the 13th Amendment and how slavery was taken off the books and all that. And then it goes into talking about how for the next 100 and whatever years, it was never really taken away. It was just completely changed. And it's about the prison systems and how it's all been done. And it should be watched by every child on the planet. I'll be honest with you. Robert and I just sat there and it was blowing away, the documentary.
Is it safe for children? Because
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. Yes.
I do want my kids to be more exposed to this stuff.
It's very well done. It's incredibly informative, and it's a lot of stuff of you like, holy crap, I never looked at it that way, but we've seen it all.
Yeah.
Just the stuff we take for granted. But prisons make big business, so it makes sense to arrest people, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. And and they prove it. And it's not anybody in particular. It's Republicans, Democrats. Newt Gingrich is in it. Like, there's a lot of heads from both sides, and it's very good. Highly recommend it. And it's a downer to be talking about it right now, so I apologize.
Well, that leads us into our topic tonight, our top 5 favorite amendments. So we'll start with Tim.
The 32nd Amendment is highly underrated.
Do you know what that is?
I don't think there is a 32nd
okay.
Amendment.
I don't know how many amendments there are.
I guess there's not 32. That's why I went that high, because I didn't want to name one.
Yeah, there's not a lot of amendments.
No.
Jesus.
There should be many more. And in the words of the comedian that we love, that we saw, Jim Jeffries.
Oh yeah,
it's an amendment. You can amend things. Like you can do more.
Yeah,
that's what it's for. Yeah.
So watching some comedian, and he said, he's like, if Thomas Jefferson showed up today, he'd be like, "You still use that?"
That was just a draft.
That was a couple of years. That's all I expected that one to go.
Like, really? Like crap together for a little while.
Like all 10, you still do all of that stuff. You didn't change that, and then you only added a few.
Well, the right to bear arms, they had muskets back then. It was one type of gun. That was it.
Yeah,
muskets.
D&D gets political. Tonight
I know this isn't working.
The numbers are dropping very fast.
Let's go to the silly stuff. So off the air, we were talking about fishing. Justin went fishing today and caught many sunfish.
Kivas.
And kivas. Yeah, kivas. I grew up with kivas on Lake Lashaway. The lake was full of them. It made me not want to swim in Lake Lashaway anymore. Jay, what did you do?
Me? I painted some walls today. That's all. Hi, Kathy.
On purpose, on accident?
No, yeah, we were doing we put up drywall last 2 weekends ago, and Jake sanded it, and Jake and Don sanded it, I think, last weekend, and then they painted yesterday, and I painted today.
Nice. Good for you.
Thanks. It's very boring stuff.
To be supportive.
Is anybody? Well, go ahead.
But
please.
Because of yesterday's announcement, my store gets to open this week. So Rubber Chicken Comics will be open on Wednesday, and we'll have new comics for you. There'll be some restrictions just like everywhere else. Nothing's different about my store. Don't come in there thinking everything's fine. It's not. Wear a mask and don't be an ass. That's all I got to say about that.
And for people who don't know, Wednesday is the big day. Sorry.
Yes, Wednesday we will be reopened.
But that's comic book day. That's when all the new issues come out.
New comics come out every Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's all I did. What did you do, Tim? Oh, you already said. Never mind.
Yeah, you were the last one.
I was the last one, and I had such a boring story. Oh, I did. I went mountain biking the other day. Hadn't gone. Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Haven't gone mountain biking in over 10 years. I've ridden bikes, but I haven't actually gone mountain biking on trails. And my ass hurts like you wouldn't believe. Still, I went Thursday night. It's still kicking my ass. My ass is kicking my ass. Don bought me a gel seat, so that when that comes in, I'm going to be so happy because I'm going to continue to actually mountain bike because it felt really good, except for the pain in the ass that I got.
She bought you an old man seat, is what she bought you.
Yes, and I'm fine with that.
You know when you have to change the soles of your shoes to the orthopedic gel slip-ins?
Yeah, I do
same thing for your ass. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Do it every single day.
We're all old.
I'm okay with that.
You guys are old.
Hey, you just turned 40.
You turn 40,
Careful.
You're going to start limping tomorrow.
I started limping today for no reason. I was like,
the reason's you're 40. Like, that's the reason.
I came walking in tonight, and I'm like, Don, I just pulled my back out flipping the steaks. Flipping the steaks, Justin. I'm not even kidding you. I'm like, what the hell just happened? They weren't even big. They were steak tips.
Where'd you get them?
They were steak tips, for God's sakes.
Steak tips. I could understand a nice juicy quarter pounder. I don't know how big steaks are. How big? What's a good size steak?
2 pounds.
16-ounce T-bone, a quarter pounder,
half a cow.
Half a cow. Yeah.
You can tell that Ray loves steak.
Were you flipping? All right, here we go. Were you flipping the cow
No.
to get to the good part? No. Okay. That one fell short. Let's get to our who's drinking tonight? Anyone drinking tonight?
Yes.
Well, I just had some
I don't have any.
some not booze, but now I'm going to have a post shift.
Okay.
Has anybody else found the sweet spot of their camera?
420. No, I've got this weird light coming down, and
See, right
I was
here,
gonna say,
I look thin.
oh
Now, not
Don't do
so
that.
much.
no,
And do this, and I look like I got a problem.
Whoa! You're like in Beetlejuice.
He's a
So
pinhead.
right here. I like this, Tim. This is a good 240.
See,
That's
now
great.
this position for me is the guy that doesn't know how to use his computer. Can you hear me? Am I on? Is
Stand
this
up and
thing-
take your pants off like that Saturday Night Live skit.
Does that work? Can you see me
Right,
better?
You've just got lens flares like you're in a Star Trek movie right now.
Beam
You're-
me up.
You're a J.J. Abrams video right there.
I'm in the same position I'm always in. I don't know why all of a sudden I have streaks.
Do you leave that chair? You have so many shows since the virus has started. Do you ever step out of that room?
You know, I only have one show, and then I help Jay with his on Saturdays, and this we share.
Okay. I wasn't a criticism.
No, I know. I want people to know that. I don't know.
You're very good at this medium.
I like it.
He likes a medium Whopper.
Quarter pounder.
Again,
Quarter pounder.
falling short. I get it. It's all about timing, and
Don't call me short.
Five
Don't call me
layers of
short.
wallpaper. You have to move. If you have 5 layers of wallpaper, just move.
Yeah,
Oh.
burn it down.
Yeah, that's
Wallpaper is the worst. Absolute worst.
horrible. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, yeah, the kingpin. Yeah, I can see that.
That's so. Are you flipping Fred Flintstone steaks?
I was not, but she speaks of the New England seafood and steak and seafood. The the Flintstone cut of their prime rib is like the size of like
quarter pounder.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's a quarter pounder, right?
It's the size of your head.
It's
What's
bigger.
it called in France?
With
I know what
What
you're
is
going for. It's not a
It's
Royale with cheese.
Yeah, Royale with cheese.
it's
Yeah.
La Grande, Ariana Grande.
All right, let's go. You want to do our thing?
Yeah, let's do that.
Top 5 buddy movie characters, buddy movies, that kind of thing. I didn't know how to phrase it right, but a buddy movie has 2 or more characters.
Or more.
I would say more, yeah.
I stayed with 2.
That's okay. Those are your favorites. But they're I think it started with the buddy, like Bing Crosby and Bob Hope, perhaps those road movies, the road.
Winter
Stop
Wonderland.
making my movie.
Sure, those are buddies.
Yep.
And then they got a little bit more intricate, and they added a buddy, and now you have the buddy movie.
Now you got Ocean's 11.
Oh yeah, well that's
No, see, that's ensemble.
Too much
That's
for
not
us.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's ensemble. I'd
Too
say.
much.
Now I wish I picked
Yeah.
Jerry Lewis. Damn it.
well you could change it.
No, I'm fine.
All right, so let's start with Justin,
Yeah.
our guest.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I gotta find your pictures. Oh, I got them. Go ahead.
What?
so you.
I just
we'll
had
do
to
it-
find Justin's pictures. I got them.
I'll do it.
Watch.
Tim does. Just put them up on the screen and I'll talk about them.
Oh, okay, here we go. Ready?
This is the perfect replacement for me.
So The Hangover. I love this movie. I watch it every time it's on. It's about
Next.
the 3 best friends that anyone could have.
I just watched all 3 a couple weeks ago.
I don't watch anything other than the first one. The other 2 are kind of trash.
Aw,
Oh, snap.
Poor Ray.
The second one was just the first one in Hong Kong.
right. But I
And-
love the first one, so give me more.
Yeah, no, the first one was good enough. They should have just stopped there. And then the third one, it's like all of a sudden John Goodman's there. It's like this doesn't make any sense.
I've never seen the third one.
The third one wasn't them waking up and not remembering. They just went out and did some stuff, which I respected. It was like, let's not rerun that again.
Right. The
You
first one
can't-
was perfect.
You can never beat the first one, but I think 2 and 3 were just as funny.
Yeah, it
They
took a
all-
little.
What was it, Mr. Chang?
Yeah,
They overdid it. Like the second and third one, it's like all of a sudden like it was just off the charts. The first one was like it was sprinkled in a little bit. It was funny, and then the second and third one is just like too much Chang. I can't handle that much.
Did they
That
use
was
his
such a
same
break-
name in Community as they did in?
Maybe they
Without
did.
Brian?
I think they may have. Yeah, I think the focus groups liked him so much after the first one. They're like, we got to write him into. He may be the reason why they made the second and third one. I don't know.
When he popped out of the trunk in the first one, it was like I was on the floor
That's
laughing.
brilliant.
All right, I'm going to go with. Well, you know what? Buck is asking a very good question here as we interrupt Justin, but I wanted to get to this. Grown Ups. I think that's a buddy movie.
No,
I don't
it's
think it's.
ensemble.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's borderline.
Listen, if you did ensemble, that's fine. But if it's more than 2 people, I think that's a ensemble cast rather than a buddy movie.
Okay, so it's
It's okay if you picked them, but
It's an
Yeah.
ensemble movie about buddies.
About friends.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
All
my
right, just-
God, who cares?
Okay, sorry.
Shrek, obviously. Shrek and Donkey. This was the first movie.
You all right, Tim?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
He's losing his mind. Did I pick your movies, Tim?
No, we're defining what a buddy movie is. Just,
We're supposed to have conversation. I mean, we could just go through the list.
but there's no right answer. Yet we keep arguing about
I'm
it.
not arguing. It was just my point of view. That's all.
It's an
All
opinion.
right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So angry.
I'm sorry.
I like this movie because it's the classic buddy movie. Like they drift apart near the end sequence, and they come back together. They realize they really need each other, and it was the resurgence of Eddie Murphy. So it's a perfect movie.
And like so many good buddy movies, they don't get along at the beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you
They're
just
thrown
said.
together out of circumstance.
That's what he just said. Is that what you said to me?
Sorry.
God. I don't know what I did to Tim.
This is Milo and Otis. If
Oh.
you've seen it, this is one of the greatest movies ever made, in my opinion. This was a sick day tradition for me. So whenever I was sick from school, I'd watch The Price is Right and Milo and Otis. Why, I have no idea. But it, again, buddy movie.
That one goes back too, right? 80s?
Oh, yeah. I think that's like mid 80s.
Definitely.
You were just a wee little tad back then.
I was 5. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Beavis and Butthead. I specifically picked Beavis and Butthead Do America, which was
Yes.
their motion picture debut.
It's a brilliant movie.
Brilliant movie. I thought it was great. I think the whole TV show was great. It was one of those just kind of mindless cartoons about two idiots. So, but
Holy
this,
crap.
this
I
was
forgot about their
music.
soundtrack, man.
The
The
soundtrack
soundtrack
is
could have made
phenomenal.
my top 5, actually.
Yeah, great soundtrack. They always every time they had the TV show, it exposed me to some other band that they were trashing on or something like that. It's like, that's actually a pretty good song. So, love Beavis and Butthead.
Was there a Bruce Willis gag in that? I want to say there was a recurring gag in that movie. I can't remember what it was.
They'd often watch movies and such where they'd have characters that similarly look like other people, so probably.
Yeah. Ah, man, I love this.
I love this movie.
This was the first movie that I saw that had boobies in it. So I went with it, and it introduced me to Vanessa Angel, which I spent a lot of time with. But I love Chevy Chase. I love Dan Aykroyd. They're fantastic. This movie was so well written. Again, two characters that didn't want to be with each other end up needing each other, and they end up saving the world. So
I played the song sometimes on the
love that
radio.
movie.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
fun.
Great movie.
All right. Was that 5 already?
I think so.
Nice
I go
job.
quick.
Let's see what we have for comments. Kathy loves Shrek. Of course.
Oh, Shrek. I don't like any of the other ones. The other ones are trash. First one's good.
See, Bad Moms, again, I would
Not
say
a buddy movie.
Ensemble.
Yeah, it's ensemble.
There's only 3 of them.
And that would be Buddy, Buddy, Buddy.
Right. Yeah, but we allowed Hangover, right?
He's not a buddy.
Oh,
That's
my
not a
word.
buddy. Don, that's not buddies.
Jesus. It's Don you're yelling at.
Bosom buddies would make sense.
Pivot. Belushi and Aykroyd and the Blues Brothers. Yeah, that was
Just so
great,
we're
too.
clear, I haven't eaten anything since like a golden graham this morning at 7:30. So I apologize. I'm quite hungry.
Jay, you're up.
Oh, we're going to Europe. That's fantastic. Let's
Europe.
celebrate.
Let's do it.
As always, it was tough for me because, I love movies and I love buddy movies. I completely forgot about Spies Like Us, which upsets me because that should have been on my list. But here we go. First one, I got Cheech and Chong's next movie. Now, I loved all of Cheech and Chong's movies. They were all hilarious. But the reason why I picked this was because it starts off with Cheech and Chong, and then Chong ends up hanging out with Cheech's cousin, Red, and it's Cheech playing a completely different character. So he got to play 2 characters. That was the first cool thing. This is actually the first motion picture that Paul Rubens actually stars as Pee Wee Herman. He's actually noted as Pee Wee Herman in this. Cheech and Chong were just the best buddies in the world. They're just the biggest stoners. They hung out forever. And it was the easiest thing for stoners just to have fun. All you had to do was get high and drive around and listen to, Lowrider. It was awesome.
Now, do you buy the rumor that they didn't do drugs while making the movie?
I believe that Cheech didn't, and Chong didn't do much at all. He said so. He's later in life actually done a lot more.
Yeah.
But back then, if you looked at them, they were actually hardcore into working out and being in shape and stuff.
Yeah,
so
good.
I believe it, but who knows? I mean, and didn't Sammy Hagar ask him that?
I can't remember where I heard that.
And I know that the Chong's like, oh no, I smoke now. But funny fact about that too, if you ever watch a Cheech and Chong movie on TV, they had to edit so much stuff out. In this particular movie, I'll go quicker on the others, but this particular movie, Red, who Cheech's cousin, has a huge duffel bag full of weed. But in the TV version, they couldn't do that. So we had a big bag full of diamonds. And then they had to explain why, everyone wanted the diamonds and stuff. So that was just ridiculous.
All I meant, Jay, was they edited so much their movie was only 12 minutes long.
Oh,
I wasn't criticizing the length of their story.
That's what I thought. It's all good.
Everybody's
but
mad at me.
No, that's good. This is good content. Go ahead.
My next one is Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Jay and Silent Bob, obviously, I just love to, again, another more stoner comedy. Absolutely hilarious. I loved all the ones leading up to it, but they are like the ultimate buddy, duo. They've actually been friends since they were kids, and then to create the characters and then be on the big screen, absolutely loved them. And then the fact that in the movie you get Mark Hamill as Cockknocker, that just makes everything perfect. But again, another stoner comedy that it's so easy to love the stoners in most of these movies. Next one is Kingpin with Woody Harrelson and Randy Quaid.
I wish that was on my list.
As Roy and Ishmael. Again, this is just it helps the fact that because of the ensemble cast that brings in Bill Murray, and that Bill Murray actually just ad-libbed every last word that he just did in this movie. I think when something like that happens, though, the characters find themselves challenged to be funnier than they are, because they're like, oh damn it, Bill Murray's in here. We got to be funnier. We can't be the same. We can't just be reading out of this script. And I think those two. It was funny. What's his name? Ishmael was always referred to as a kid, but he's like 16 years older than Woody Harrelson. So I think that was hilarious.
And that hair, right?
Yes.
Look at both of them.
Great movie.
Next one. My number 3 or number 2 is going to be Tango and Cash with Sly and Kurt. We talked about this last week, but obviously this was a great action comedy, great buddy comedy. Absolutely hated each other throughout the entire movie. Thought that Cash slept with his sister the entire time. And the ending was one of those great explosions and car chases and guns, and that everything's going to work out in the end for these two, but you want to see the thing get to it. Fun fact, Peaceway actually was supposed to
That's got to be quicker. That's got to be quicker to make it effective.
Fun fact, Peaceway was actually supposed to be Cash, but he dropped out to play what movie? Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
Peaceway.
Patrick Swayze.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
I've never heard him referred to as Peaceway.
Really?
No.
He's the Peaceway.
And neither did anybody
Stop
else in
saying
this
it.
show.
Stop
All right.
saying it.
Yep.
No, but he dropped out so that he could do Roadhouse.
Ah,
Roadhouse.
probably better for him.
Roadhouse.
Oh yeah, no, completely. And
Better
I'd rather have Kurt in that position as well. I just thought it would have been pretty weird seeing Sly Stallone and Patrick Swayze, because I don't think they were ever in a movie together otherwise.
Don't think so.
They would have had a
And
date.
never will be again.
No.
And my number 1 pick is Ivan Reitman's Stripes, because these are the ultimate buddies right here. Bill and Harold as John and Russell. And fun fact, everybody, did you know that this movie was actually written for Cheech and Chong?
I think I knew that. Yeah.
But what
I think
happened?
you told me that.
But what happened was Cheech and Chong's management at the time told Ivan Reitman that he wanted to own 25% of the next 5 of his films if they do this. And he's like, "No, I'm not going to do that." So they moved on and they rewrote it for Harold and Bill. That's amazing. I can't believe that was supposed to be a Cheech and Chong movie.
You know what always gets me with that movie? He's doing the push-ups. He says, "If I don't get in shape, I'm going to be dead before I'm 30." He's not even 30 in the
And
movie.
but the funny thing is, he had turned 30 about 8 months prior to.
Did he? Yeah.
Yes.
But just hearing
That
that,
was a fun fact. We need a logo for fun
Fun
fact.
fact.
fun fact, the more you know type thing. Yeah.
And those are my top 5 favorite buddy movies. Buddy movies, top 5.
All right. Let's take a look at. Yeah, okay. That's a little spoiler for something that's
Could
coming up
It's
Kathy.
also plural.
as well.
Why do they keep pluralizing it?
Mm. Oh, because all of them, all the movies, all
Oh, all right.
Yes, that's right. Dean Martin used to have like soda in his glass or something, or apple juice to look like whiskey. Oh, the Mackenzie brothers, absolutely.
Oh God, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Strange Brew.
That's a great one, Don. I apologize about the outburst earlier.
I almost picked Grumpy Old Men. That was a lot of fun.
I almost picked Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and
48
Dumber.
hours is awesome.
Any Which Way But Loose, A Man and an Animal. I like that though. That's great.
Total buddy.
All right,
I'm
Tim.
Turner and Hooch.
Turner and
All right,
Hooch.
now, Ray.
Yes.
Ray,
What?
what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put the pictures up on the screen, and Tim is going to tell you about them. All right?
What do I
That's
do?
what you're gonna do.
I he says it first and then I find it. All right, ready? Here we go. Boom. Turner and Hooch.
Never seen this movie. What is it?
It's E.T.
Oh, this is mine. It's Turner and Hooch. I love this movie. Look at that dog. He's drinking a beer.
All right, and just for acting the way you're acting, I'm going with the one you told me to.
Oh,
do
you
that.
suck. This is supposed to be at the end.
Yeah, it is.
No, I have a whole thing. That's Todd and Copper. And I saw this movie for the first time at the Mendon Drive-In in like the 80s with my parents. And I love this movie so much. And you just ruined this whole thing. And I just got a text. Now I'm confused.
No, you didn't want to cry, so you wanted that to be last.
Yeah, no, part of me thinks I deserve this. And part of me is very upset right now that I don't deserve this.
I remember seeing that at the theater too. I love that movie.
Love that movie.
Corey Feldman, and who's the other one?
Fun fact,
Oh,
that's a cartoon.
yeah. That's
It's
not real.
animation to the layperson.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. I love it.
Fun fact.
Hold on to that. Who was the other voice?
Huh?
Anyone know? Corey Feldman, and who was the other voice?
Oh, I don't know.
I had no idea that was even Corey.
I didn't know
Feldman.
it was Corey Feldman, to be honest with you.
Fun fact:
Yeah,
Corey Feldman.
Are you serious?
No,
I
it's
had
somebody.
no
else.
idea.
It's
I
somebody.
have
Hold
no
on.
idea.
If
No, I
there's
have to
only
look at
some sort of way that we could figure this out.
It's called The Fox and the Hound, huh?
Hey, is Amber on the show? I see her arm.
Her arm's here.
She wants to be
You're not,
famous.
you're not getting a credit.
It's not The Fix and the Hound.
Can't put the fix in the hound.
That's a
Probably-
gambling movie.
Ah. Fun fact.
Well, this
Yes.
is the thing.
You know what? Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, the kid versions were Corey Feldman. Oh, Keith Coogan.
come on!
Yeah.
Don't tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead's Keith Coogan.
That's
Get out
I
of
didn't
here.
know- I didn't know that.
I
Thank
have
you for adding.
I have spoken to Keith before, and then Cooper.
Copper.
Yeah. Copper was Kurt Russell,
Okay.
Come on.
And Todd.
and Todd was Mickey Rooney.
I knew it was Mickey Rooney, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta rewatch this movie.
Oh,
It's
it's
a great movie.
Oh, I know. I haven't seen it
You
since.
gotta
the
get the unedited extended cut version. Takes a completely different direction.
The criteria
Yeah. No,
edition,
you will be shocked to find out about the monkeys.
the director's cut.
The director's cut has a whole sequence with the monkeys that is very, very racist.
Do you have the
Shock
4-disc Blu-ray?
No, I have it on Laserdisc.
Ooh,
Yeah.
1981, by the way.
Yeah. No, yes,
Okay.
my dad took me. Oh, okay, that's fine. We're moving on.
It was getting a little long.
Jay takes 12 minutes
Yeah,
a movie. This is Bill and Ted.
That is Bill and Ted, yeah.
look at them, Wild Stallions.
Fun fact: I do take 12 minutes.
Don,
Aw.
Aw. Ray, put me back. You can see me.
Oh, sorry. What were you doing? Oh, fun fact. Sorry.
Put back.
I was looking at comments.
Oh,
People are, yeah, well, Rob's already making suggestions for next week's show. We're not even done with this one. It's like, hey, how about you guys just take a break? Next week, we'll regroup and we'll talk about horrifying kids' movies.
Bill and Ted's is a great movie.
We'll do that, Rob, only if you come on with us.
All right, that's Rob's.
Yeah, he'll cancel right at the last minute.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, thank you.
Boom.
Dumb and Dumber.
Fun fact.
And
my daughter watched that with us the other night. She was,
Movie's brilliant. That movie gets better with age.
I don't
You
know.
how hard it is. So how they talk about it, how hard it is to play dumb. Like,
Yeah.
that's a lot of work.
well, the funny thing, fun fact,
Fun
Jeff
fact.
Daniels was more known for his dramatic or light comedy roles.
Yep.
That was like the first time he did something outrageous like
He's
that.
brilliant in that movie.
Oh, he's awesome in that movie.
I almost prefer him over.
Oh, I do. He's my favorite
Over
character in that
Whitman,
movie.
yeah.
Now the sequel was there was the other one.
Yeah,
We don't talk about that one.
But
prequel.
I didn't like the sequel.
I wasn't. I mean, it was kind of cool to have them back, but it wasn't as good.
I did enjoy the scene though where they said it was the prank. Like that was
Yes.
just unfortunate. It's been 20 years.
I did like the sequel. I like the sequel. The funny thing about that prequel, the prequel was
Dumb and
while it
Dumber.
wasn't a good movie, they
The acting
nailed
was
the
great.
characters.
Yeah, the characters were
The
great.
guys that played them did.
Amber's arms in the frame again, by the way. She's not getting credit.
I enjoyed the Saturday morning cartoon
I never saw the
cartoon in that.
because there wasn't one.
Oh,
Fun
they're
fact.
cool. Yeah.
Fun fact. There was
Yeah.
no Saturday morning cartoon.
Were
Oh.
you hoping one of us said me too?
Hey, fun fact: Bill and Ted actually did have a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
they did.
That's not it, but yes.
No.
Excellent.
Fun
When's that
fact,
coming out?
Bill and Ted is not a cartoon.
Not this one. Nope.
What's my last one?
Oh, sorry. Chewie and Han.
That was a great movie.
Loved
So
it.
it's the movie, not the characters.
So because I went with this picture because I was trying to stick to the rule of
Buddy.
two. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
I
they're
didn't stick to
perfect
any
buddies
rules.
in Star Wars, but Star Wars is not a buddy movie.
Oh, I see. I messed everything up on my end, but we'll get to that in a
No,
minute.
that's fine. No, we are welcome to handle this any way we want, apparently.
Although I did like their relationship in this movie better than any other relationship
Yes.
in the other
Well,
movies.
because it was more of it, I think.
Right. And they met, and you saw the
Yeah.
whole beginning of their relationship.
But I think that movie is completely underrated and not appreciated.
Oh, absolutely.
Loved it.
It's in my top 3. Don't tell Rob.
Rob is very upset about everything, and he takes all his frustration out on Star Wars.
I know.
Sure.
Why? How you can't do that? Oh,
No,
hold
well,
on.
Fun
Fun-
fact.
Jay has a puppet.
We
behind
talked
him,
about this 2 weeks ago.
and it's alive.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago we talked about that.
Fun fact: he's wearing a sombrero today.
Ah,
See, Gamora and Starlord would be a great buddy movie
If it
But
was the two of them.
if there was a movie called Gamora and Starlord. But there's Guardians of the Galaxy,
And
and
there's
that is an
more of them.
ensemble cast. And I really feel bad picking on Dawn tonight, but she needs to get her crap together.
Hey, as long as it focuses off of me,
I miss Dawn.
apparently.
Sorry, Dawn.
Okay, my turn.
Did I have 5?
Yeah, that was 5.
So for the audience at home, what movie was supposed to be my number 1?
You're number 1. Oh, it was supposed to be that one.
Yeah, but you showed it number 4.
Well, it was to calm you down a bit, but I don't think it worked.
Did it work?
No, it didn't.
I don't understand why you don't have this show without me.
I don't know.
You don't either?
I don't know. we love having you.
That's what the letters say.
Well, the original reason was because you drove the car.
And you had
So
the GoPro.
Yeah,
I
and you had-
created the show.
that's why we still have you out of respect.
This is I made this show.
And you're making it now.
I'm making
Fun
it now.
fact: we're giving Ambler a producer credit because of her elbow in there. See, yep, nope, producer credit.
Now we have to share the
Oh,
the
Revenue.
money.
you're gonna get
Yeah.
part of our money.
Okay.
Ray, what are your movies?
Hold on one sec. Oh, we got a fun fact from Brian.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The script was written in 4 days by hand. I had no idea. That is
didn't know that.
absolutely amazing. But
Somebody
no,
fact
think
check
about it,
that.
that makes sense.
It makes complete sense.
Yeah,
Not a stretch. That's not a stretch.
I wonder if that's what he texted me.
were they in a Circle K parking lot just going, I got this idea. These guys get in a phone booth. Go
They were
back to
stoned.
Napoleon.
Look
They
at
were
the
very
phone
stoned.
booth. Imagine if
George-
someone was in there and they went back in time. Oh, dude.
And death is following them.
You ever see Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
My
You
mom
ever
has
see
an
Bill and
Abraham
Ted's
Lincoln
Adventure?
costume.
What?
My mom has an Abraham Lincoln costume. Put him in the movie.
All right. Who is your favorite character from history in Bill and Ted's? Do you have
Oh,
one?
the barbarian guy. What's his name?
Genghis Khan.
Genghis
Yeah.
Khan.
He was good.
I like Joan of
No,
Arc.
it's gonna be
Joan of
so
Arc.
Joan of
great.
Arc was cool. She
So
was from the
great.
Go-Go's, by the way.
Yes, she
Yeah.
was.
Jane something.
Jane Whedon.
Jane
Why-
Austen.
Jane Whedon. Socrates was my favorite.
So great, yeah.
So great.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Now, I didn't I
almost
didn't pick a specific movie.
Oh.
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor and everything they do, but that is my favorite Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor movie from Stir Crazy. They had such a great chemistry. They were always buddies, except what was the one? There was
See
one
no
where they
evil,
weren't.
hear no evil.
They didn't start as friends,
No.
but they had to work together, and they didn't like each other.
I just watched it the other day.
Such a great. I remember seeing that in high school. One's blind, one's deaf.
Yep.
And they had to help each other out, something like that. That's
Does
the
Rage
plot. That's the whole
exist
plot.
for everybody or just me?
No, he keeps freezing.
Okay,
Do
I
what?
just want to make sure I wasn't having a stroke.
Am I really
just
freezing?
like very quickly, but you're fine.
Jesus. Old school.
Yeah,
Love this movie. Mitch, Beanie, Frank the Tank. Not in any order there.
Look at the baby. See the baby?
That is a buddy movie, and I think it's still. Wait a minute, somebody at the beginning, Justin had one.
I did The Hangover.
Exactly. So
Yeah, if the Hangover can be in, this can be in.
Anybody, this is all opinion.
I am bummed that they never made a sequel to that, although it may have been disappointing.
Yeah, no sequels needed.
Yeah,
What
because
I-
we don't need Hot Tub Time Machine 2, we found out.
Yeah.
Oh, please. So what I loved about this movie was Frank was an idiot. Vince Vaughn was kind of the player. He was up for everything. In any other movie, Mitch would have been the voice of reason, but he wasn't. He was just as guilty as the rest of them for all the crap they went through. And that's what I loved about it. There was no voice of reason. They were all idiots.
You should name a band after that or something.
I know we should.
Oh, that's right. It's the band. We're going streaking. That was
I know.
Justin's brilliant idea. I love that. Bad
It took
boys,
me a
bad
second,
boys.
right?
What you gonna do?
He forgot he was in the band.
I did. I really did. Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett. Pleasantly surprised with the new one.
Was it good?
It was. You know what it was? It was just a continuation. There was no like, oh my God, they're doing this now. They're just still cops and they go on a mission. But it's fun. And I love the fact that they're best friends. They've been working forever, but they bicker constantly like a husband and wife. And just a great duo.
Fun fact, Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
I just watched this today to get ready for tonight's show because I love this. And I love both of them. Horrible Bosses. Jason Bateman and Charlie Day and Jason Sudeikis. Fun fact.
Buddy.
Fun fact.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought it was kind of cool. They purposely filmed them as a 3-shot because of their chemistry together and the way they reacted to each other instead of individual when they were talking individual shots. They purposely shot them all together because they were just so fun to watch.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's true because I don't know. It was, and again, well, they did make the sequel. Never mind. I was going to say again, they should have made a sequel, but they did. And oh my God, Jennifer Aniston in that movie as a completely nymphomaniac boss was amazing. Sorry.
Like nipplephiliac or something, right?
She may have been. I don't know. but she was into a lot of stuff in that movie. A nipple, nipple faniac. Is that what you said?
I don't think that's a word.
All right. Where am I almost done? I am almost done. Yeah. In the same tradition as Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, Riggs and Murtaugh, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, the classic buddy, I think, for action movies. I think there's two great categories.
Action, yeah.
Comedy and action, both genres make great buddy movies, but I think they're the grandfather. Well, no, that would be Bing Crosby and Bob Pope, but
they're the modern day example.
There you go. Yeah.
The sequels were actually good. So
they were. But you know what? They're going to make another one.
And it won't be good.
Gonna ruin it.
Fun fact, diplomatic immunity.
It's been revoked.
Oh God, the one-liners. I mean, how many times has a movie parodied that movie by saying "I'm too old for this shit"? Seen it so many times.
Was it Loaded Weapon?
Loaded Weapon with Emilio Estevez.
That's right. There was a whole series of those, weren't there?
Emilio.
They were trying to get Mel Gibson in one scene to jump up on top of the RV and shoot like he did in the movie, but they couldn't get him, so they got Bruce Willis to do that instead. Fun fact.
I'm not picking up the Post-its anymore.
Okay, that's all right. Let's end with Lone Ranger. Great buddy movie. Just there's one of them.
Ranger.
Well, no.
I know. He had Tonto. But I thought that was funny. Lone.
It is funny.
I read it.
You can't pluralize Lone Ranger.
We could get in the credits.
Somebody read this to me.
Brian would like to be in the credits since there's only 10 people watching. Everyone should be in there.
That's a very good point. We'll take into consideration. No.
It was done by the committee. What do you want?
Yeah. Well, we voted.
Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. Love that.
Oh yeah, Men in Black.
That was on the
Don is very, very involved in the show tonight. Nice job, Don. Nipple Faniac. DD word of the week. We need to do a word of the week too. Nipple Faniac.
That's gonna be the more you know.
Oh, that's funny. Everyone has to use that tomorrow once.
Yeah, I got a conference call in the morning. I'll make sure to bring that up.
All right. Oh, Fred and Barney.
Oh yeah.
No, there were movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne and Garth. I totally forgot about Wayne's World.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna put that on. I forgot.
I was too. I assumed it was going to be on everyone else's list. And you know what? This is a downfall of top fives at times because I do think that I'm like, oh, that's too obvious. And then people get mad at us because they're like, yeah, but you're supposed to pick the obvious ones that you would have picked.
I don't think that guy was mad.
Alan Kumar.
That was a great movie.
That was on my list and it didn't make it. That would have been number 6.
You could even add Doogie Howser to that and make a buddy.
That's the best scene in the movie.
Yeah, that made that movie. That brought Neil Patrick Harris back.
It did.
Yeah, it did. That's right. All right. Well, that's it. That's all I got.
That was good.
What do we have? 4 people watched this week?
We had 10.
What's next week?
But you know, it's funny because when you go back and you look at the video after
People
like a day or so, it's just like 300 views.
So I would like to thank the people that are going to watch this later. What the hell was that?
That was my email. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so your email made a noise, and then the arm next to you just asked for a topic for next week. I heard her.
I did.
Oh, we have one, don't we?
Fun fact.
What?
Top 5 fun facts. Top 5 favorite fun facts. Can't even say it. Horrifying kid movies. Whatever Ticky Tack Tavi was.
Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Was that the rat, right?
The ferret.
What was that from?
That's awful.
It was animated ferret, and yeah, it was like Ricky Tikki Tavi. It was a good animated movie. It was kind of freaky. Had some had just like Dark Crystal had some freaky stuff.
I don't think I could come up with 5 for that.
All right.
How about documentaries?
Sorry, Rob. Yeah.
Underrated documentaries like Anvil, the story of Anvil.
Oh, that's great. Hey, that's good. I like that. Let's do documentaries, and don't limit it to rock docs, right? It could be anything.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just keep them upbeat, though.
Yes.
Maybe. It's a little
a lot of upbeat documentaries.
March of the Penguins. Yes.
Wasn't that Happy Feet?
It's a good movie. Any movie with penguins.
Fun documentaries.
We've been watching the Epstein documentary. Oh, jeez.
Not
Yeah,
fun.
this is fun documentaries. Can we keep it to fun documentaries?
Oh, all right. I like
Fun
being
documentaries.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Introduce people. I love documentaries.
I
And
love it.
I always find like new ones, new different
That's right. I
ones.
want to see your list. That's why I'm excited. I'm going to tune
Me
in
too.
next week.
Justin, thanks for joining us.
Happy to do it, guys.
Thanks, Justin and Amber's arm. It's good to see you.
Fun fact, producer credit coming your way.
Sorry, Dawn.
Bye, Don.
Thank you, Don.
Huh?
All right, I'm going to go out with the theme song. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
All right, thank you. Thanks for
Bye,
having me.
everybody. Nope, that's the picture. Hold on. Sorry.
Distracted driving, riding around filming for you. Distracted driving, jokes and games and interviews. Distracted driving, tune in, have a good time. Distracted driving, Ray and Tim and Jay from behind.
Hey, he's still with us.
Yeah, no, you told me.
He didn't leave.
I have stuff to do, but I knew you guys would do this to me again.
Oh, and Jay, your hair was very long in that last photo of you and Ellis
Right?
Paul. And my